You've had a bit of time to reflect on a disappointing result on Friday night. What's your thoughts looking back at that, and how do you go about putting that right this week?
I think looking back on the game and sitting down with the group is exactly what I said after the game. That might have came across a bit emotional, but I think looking back it was right. I still believe that as a group we all need to be held accountable, of course we do. But on Friday night we didn't start the game again, and I told the players in the dressing room that I was going to say that, and our senior players did let us down, and I felt for Lyle Cameron, I really did, and we got him off to protect him. I made that call to take him off to protect him because he's been working ever so hard to earn his right to get out there and play first team football for our club, and he was starting their United game, and I felt really sorry for him out there, and he didn't deserve to be part of that performance when he had so many senior players around him not performing well enough.
How frustrating is it for you? Because you said yourself, you see it in the training, you see they're doing well, the attitude's good and all of that, but it just keeps not coming together when you come into the match.
Yeah, that is the most frustrating thing, and I'm sure that's what the fans and everybody will be frustrated with most, that I'll sit here on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, whenever we do the press and say we're looking good and we're working really hard, and then on a Saturday it's very flat, and that's the chats we've been having this week with the players, and how we get away from that. And to be fair, they feel that way as well, and look, we're all hurting, and we genuinely are working extremely hard to get this right, but we need to get it right really quickly.
How urgent do you feel it is that you do get it right?
Extremely urgent. As I say, we're in a position that's not good enough in terms of our league position in this league, but we're also producing performances that are nowhere near the standard required for this football club with the group of players we've got. Again, I'll never shy away, I'll never hide away. I've been extremely well backed, and it's my job to put a team on the pitch, my job, the coaching staff, everybody, to put a team on the pitch and a group of players that we believe will go and win a game of football. So how quickly does that have to happen? It has to happen on Saturday.
And of course Dundee United running away with it at the moment, but the rest of you behind, there isn't that much between you, so I suppose do you take something from that and say that to your players, look, second place is still definitely up for grabs here?
We don't say that directly to the players because that's overlooking what's directly in front of us. I think we can, when we start getting performances, and I've been saying this since July, so people will be getting fed up of hearing it, but when we start getting performances on a consistent basis exactly what you went back and said, when we start seeing on a Saturday but we're seeing through the week, and producing on a Saturday but we produce through the week, then we can look at where we want to be in the league and how we're going to catch those two teams above us and get away for the teams that are chasing us as well.
You brought in Connor Hazard on loan again. How important is the situation that the club's in at the moment? How important does it make it that you get more players in, do you feel, before the end of this week?
Yeah, we're working very hard to get the right type of player in, the right type of character that can help us in a tricky time and get us up the league table and secure this. We spoke about that second place, secure that, get up there and give ourselves the best chance of getting up.
Are you close to bringing anyone else in?
Yeah, we're close on a couple that we're very hopeful with, and we're working extremely hard to get them done. But every other manager's in the same position. They're all doing the same, whether it's managers that are looking to strengthen for different reasons, that they're fighting relegation, or managers that are looking to strengthen because they've got a belief that they're going to the Premier League and they want other players in. Every manager in this league's doing the exact same thing and try to bring in quality that can help us.
Simon Silverholt's one you've got here on trial. How likely is it that he's going to put pen to paper here?
Not imminent, and we've not seen enough yet. He's trained as well this week, but he's one we're keeping an eye on.
Have your aspirations changed for this season in terms of where you want to be following, a defeat in the weekend, or are you still kind of aiming to get the top of the league? You're still aiming for the Premiership?
Yeah, it's the exact same for day one. The aim was to get promoted.
In terms of the player who's on trial at the moment, I mean, how has that kind of came about? Because it's probably a name that Scottish football fans wouldn't have really heard of.
Yeah, he's one again that we had a little look at in the summer, and his season's now finished, and we thought, bring him over, and there was no harm in having a look. And it doesn't always need to be players that we know, and as I say, we are working hard, and that's the one thing I will say for the people behind the scenes like that are doing extremely tough work, the recruitment side of it, that's ongoing. Whether the transfer window's opened or not, I only seem to get questioned on it during the time the window is open or shut or open, and then when it's getting time to, or at this time it's about to close, you're obviously getting questioned more and asked more, but there's people in the background working extremely hard all the time on these players, so that's one that's been there from the summer that we've only just been able to get across for a look.
In terms of whether that deal would become a reality, is it purely you've not made your mind up, or is it like contractual issues?
No, just what I said there. Look, he's in, he's training, and we're having a look.
And in terms of, there was also one player who left the club this week, Danny Johnson, away to Leyton Orient. That's maybe one that would have taken fans a little bit aback, because the club isn't scoring too many goals, and you've let away a goal scorer. Kind of what was your thoughts behind that?
When the question, or when the phone call came, and it was one that was a really good offer to Danny, and you put the question to him, and it was one he was keen to explore. What I will say, he was extremely professional on Friday when it came up. It came up on Friday, and I had the conversation with him because I knew that he was involved in the squad on Friday, and having been involved in those situations as a player, I know it can play with your mind, but he was extremely professional, and he went on and he done what you would expect anyway, as a professional footballer, but a lot of people wouldn't have handled it that way, so he was professional in that, and then over the next few days it just became a deal that whenever they sat down we felt suited both parties. And
you said it was an offer that was very attractive for Danny. I mean, do you think it was a good deal in the end for Dundee? I mean, is there a fee at all involved in this move? I think it was a good deal for all parties, yeah. And kind of, do you think there's looking at another striker to bring in to replace Danny? Yeah, well, we're looking anyway, but I'll stress it, and then this will be the frustrating thing for a lot of people, that we won't just jump in panic. That's not what there's a process here in regarding the recruitment side of it. That's something that, as I say, is ongoing every day of the year, and people from the very top at the football club all the way down to the scouts that go out and watch the kids work extremely hard, and we've put what we believe is a structure in place that will benefit this club long term. So we're not going to panic with going out and doing it, but we know we do need help, yeah. Just a quick question about the game this weekend as well, trip to Morton. Kind of what's your thoughts on that game? Kind of what challenges do you think Morton could represent? I think the two games we've played against them, they've been very hard to break down. They're very well structured, like they shown on Saturday there last week. They were very unlucky down the road, but they're a threat going forward as well. And at the minute they're in better form than us, and it's always a difficult place to go to, but I can't keep coming in and speaking about other teams and saying this is what they're going to do, and that's the threat that they'll cause us. We need to get ourselves right, and that's where the work is, and it goes back to that. Like, can we get that right on a Saturday? And we need to, it's not can we, let's get this right on a Saturday for our point of view, because only then will we start climbing the league and picking up wins. What's it been like to have Ollie come into the team so quickly and get break and be really eager to hit the ground running? Yeah, I thought he was bright when he came on. He was good, and
a freshness, which again is important at times, and particularly at times when things are a bit low. He brought a freshness in, and he's been good this week in training again. But I was impressed with him. Yeah.
What made Ollie the sort of player you wanted to bring him in?
Sorry.
What made Ollie the player that he is that you wanted to bring him in here today?
Again, the process that we've been watching him. He's one that we've been keeping an eye on, and he's been doing very well down there. They believed they needed out to progress further. He's just signed a new deal, and they were keen to get him out on loan, and again we needed a bit of pace, we needed a bit of energy into our side, and I think he's shown that on Friday night. But what I will say, he's young, and yeah, we're expecting, as his parent club are expecting big things of him, but so are we. But we'll be very careful with him, and we need him to come in and be that bright spark and come in and create for us.
Christoph Berran, Fraser, one of your names that have been linked with Dundee as well. Is there anything in those ones?
Not right now. Fraser got on for Hibs last night, and if he's were at the game, I'm sure he's seen he done very well. So he's a player I know very well. Christoph obviously is a player I know very well. But at the minute, no.
How difficult is it when you're trying desperately to get back on the sort of winning scale, and also at this point trying desperately to bring players in this week?
I don't know, because it's not changed, because in the first window I was just desperate to get off to a good start, so it's just kind of the same challenges for me really. Is I'm desperate to win a game, to get some confidence back into the football club. I mean, the fans and the staff ever do it, we just want a lift. We wanted that in the summer. We started quite brightly, and we need to do that again. And it's so with the window being open, it just means the phone goes a lot more than anything really. We're still, the biggest thing is being on the training ground and working on what's going wrong and how we can be better, and then transferring that into a Saturday. Come Saturday, the window's shut anyway, so but the full focus is on this game. But then when we get back into the office in the afternoon, that's when we try and get these deals over the line. Yeah.
What's your team news heading into the game? Have you got any injuries on?
Nella's back running. Unfortunately, he's still got a pin in his hand that comes out on Tuesday, so we'll have him back. At least we're talking up his fitness. He's just with the pin being in his hand at the minute, he can't land on it or fall. So as soon as that comes out, he's ready to go, and we'll get him back up to speed, which will be a real bonus for us. I think we've missed his, when you talk about energy and enthusiasm on the pitch, which should be two givens anyway, but we've missed that for Andrew, and getting him back out will be important for us, and keep him fit, and he's running, so we've been keeping on top of his conditioning. Jamie will miss this week again, and other than that, I think that is us, yeah.